Okay. I have like magnifying glasses on, so I'm spilling stuff everywhere. I can't see what I'm doing. So of course I'm spilling things. There we go. I should measure out my boxes here. Let's see. Into this though. I have to talk to myself a lot while I'm drawing. It's just the way it goes. So I'll be mumbling and dropping things. Put some music on or something. Oh, 14. Gotta say it out loud so I don't forget. 14. Heart pad. Oh, I dropped the Sharpie. There it is. Just using a Sharpie for the box. I scribbled in a rough idea shapes with the pencil. Very rough. And then I used a number 1 micron to get in the basics. And I got my little white eraser, but it broke. Oh well, now I have 2 erasers. Get this confusing stuff off of here. Then we'll finish the panel. That's good enough. I have to get real close with these glasses to see anything. Alright. I think now I'm going to go to the 8, which is a little bit thicker. And just to get the main lines. And then on these ear things, put a few bands. There we go. Do a cartoony mouth. Some gross teeth. And the snout thing. These things are very mushy. These are mushy monsters. Alright. That. Fill in the pupil. And eyes. I'll leave the eye line kind of thin. There's a lot of getting yelled at. Fill in part of the eye. This is a simple one. It's already almost done. Now I'll go to the 005, which is very skinny. Add a little bit of hatching here and there. I don't want to add much. I'm not going to do much. Maybe a little bit here. And the snout. I'm not even going by the curve of it. I'm just doing scribble. And I'll go diagonal here. So I'm not even following the form of the character. I'm just adding basic shading. I'll curve this a little. and that makes it kind of cross. Okay, I'll do a little bit of a curved hatch under here. It's an easy one. Okay. I'll finish it with a marker. So here it's about 12:30, and I'm just sitting down for the day to start drawing. All right, that's good enough for that one. Yeah. Good. All right, so okay. I'm gonna box this in at, sorry for my mumbling. I'm just gonna narrate what I do. Keep myself awake. All right, 6:19, 19, and 19. I am drawing pages out of order. Just picking pages of stuff I need to know happens and drawing it that way. And then I'll fill it in. I'll just draw a bunch of stuff and then fill in any gaps when I get that far. So I'm just picking whatever to draw. It's very random. But I know this has to happen. And it takes about a page to do. Character just broken something by accident. And she's getting yelled at by a big jerk. And her grandpa comes and leads her away to try to make her feel better. This is the latest of upsetting things that's happened to her. And she doesn't need any more. She doesn't know what to think because the grandfather is getting, unfortunately, more and more lost within dementia. And he's having a good moment here. And he's helping her out. All right, so there's the first panel. We got 2 more to go. This is where the grandpa intercedes because she's getting yelled at. This is her. This is the boss. This is him from behind. This is the little girl. The grandpa comes and helps her, and he's going to be throwing like a fit here. This is a really generic pose. It's not going to actually be that pose, but he'll take up about that much space. And in the foreground, going off the panel, the grandpa will be consoling her and saying, "Hey, let's get out of here." He's about to show her something really, really cool. So that's what this is about. This is such a bad pose, but I'll come up with something better. Hopefully. In this episode, I drop everything over and over again. Drawing at night is a bad idea. It's a bad idea for so many reasons. Okay. That's my number 5. You know, these are going in my pocket. It's these glasses. These are like cheap store magnifying glasses. So anything more than 4 inches from your face, it's like a weird dream. I just can't see it. It's making me dizzy. All right. There's my Sharpie. There's my pencil. All right, so I have a basic shape of the obnoxious boss guy here, and basic shape of him, basic shape for her. And I'll go with the 1 again. And I'll just start making it up. All right, these things are shaped really weird. They're wormy. Here's a little drawing of the guy. This is this guy. So they have like no bones, and they're just mushy. They have no joints. They're just like worms. He's got all this fancy jewelry on, and these little like bands around his arms and ear things. It's like Gonzo nose. Anyway, that's him. But I don't want to draw him in the same stupid pose every time. All right. So maybe he'll be like throwing his arms up in the air and throwing a hissy fit. Yeah. And so maybe when he gets upset, his ears like go like straight out like Pippi Longstockings here, like this, but they're still mushy. Maybe his ears will mimic his arms. Alright. So this will be about as straight as his arms can get. He's T-posing. Alright. So eye stalks. From behind. Like light bulbs. Right. Alright, let's exaggerate. Let's make him look even stupider. Let's have like this bunching up. And he's managing to hoist one of his legs up here. Get some wrinkles in his butt. Oh, that's too gross. Alright, let's add way more wrinkles. That looked too gross. So we'll make him go all the way around. Yeah, just making stuff up. You can tell I'm getting tired because I'm starting to talk a lot more. So I better shut up. I don't really need to think too much while I do this. Alright. Okay. And that's another reason I can tell I'm getting tired is I'm drawing things like that. Alright. It's like aerobics. Alright, he's got about 3 of those bands on his arms and legs each. And about 2 on his ears. He's got like these beaded suspender things on the back. So we'll see them wrap up and over the shoulder. And I'm going to cheat time it so that these beads line up with his wrinkles. Because I drew those first and I can't erase them easily. Alright, so this will come over. Oh! That's fine. Good, good, good. And then we're going to say, they're just like wrapped around Some of them could be like a cloth wrapped around, some could be like a bracelet. 1, 2, 3. 1, put one there. 2, 3. 1. You just see one there. And 1, 2. 1, 2. I don't know if he has one on his nose. Did I put one on his nose? I did. It's got a nose band. All right. It's gross. All right. There's that. I have floaty, cartoony eyebrows. From behind, it's weird. Even weirder, I should say. I like that. I do. Alright, now the grandpa's so old. They get very wrinkly and his face gets compressed. He's just a bag of wrinkles. His face looks tiny because he's a custodian, and his uniform has a hood, and he's very hunched. And it looks like I was drawing him with sleeves here, but he doesn't have sleeves. He just has these wrinkly robes. Got these long work gloves on. Normally these things are very pudgy, but since he's ancient, they get skinny and baggy. Got these like liver spots here. Purple? Yep. That's a little messy right there. This is a very forgiving style. Scribbly, cartoony. And I use a variety of thicknesses. Oh, I just drew where Lotta's supposed to be. All right. So she's going to be still scared of her boss here. Going to be kind of backed into, but kind of reaching back and holding on because she feels safer now. She's got a little handkerchief on her head, and she's not happy. All right, and her outfit's here. She's got a belt. She's got kind of a hangy thing down here, and there we go. She's reaching behind her like, save me. Thank goodness. Alright. Yeah, that's all I'm thinking. Now in these panels, I'm focusing on them. I don't want to show. I'm going to keep this background simple. There's going to be dialogue too. Some of the panels I love to go into super detail and fill every inch. So this is a page where the background's taking a hike a little bit. There'll be a little bit of a suggestion on this bottom panel. All right, I don't know how that's coming in. Hopefully it's coming in good. All right, we're gonna go to the 8. But first, I'm gonna erase my pencil. This is the first time I've made a video like this. It's gonna, especially one that's gonna go this long. I experimented with it last night. Really short video. Whoops. But I'm gonna try to do a video for a whole page. See how long that takes. See if it breaks my phone. Or if it's too long and crashes when I try to upload it. This is my test. I'm here drawing anyway, so I thought, why not turn the camera on, see what happens. Adds a little pressure, it's fun. Alright, so I'm going to re-outline some of my more main inner lines. I usually go the outer line with a Sharpie. But I'm not going to go over everything, because then you won't see the number 1. Alright, there we go. Her little belt. I am going to trace this glove. I don't like to trace them perfectly, because I like people to see a little more variety there. Good. Now she's got little scars all over her. She was little wrinkles, they're wrinkly pudgies. But she was scarred from, she got attacked by these little insects. Almost like fleas, and they scarred her up. So now she's got these scars. Alright, there's that. Here's a little opening in his uniform. Here's his face. I'll make a little open mouth here, because he's going to be saying something. Did I just say something? No. Something. Kind of a mush mouth. But I'm trying. Alright, I'm trying. Okay. Good. Yeah, that's starting to stand out more than that, so we'll maybe I'll just go around the beads and add little suggestions where they might connect. And then leave all the other lines as a 1 thickness. I'm not going to show the cord connecting the beads. The cord, not the corn. Did I say cord? Or did I say corn? Oh no. Alright, I'm going to start some of these main wrinkles, or touch them up here and there with the 8. Very boring. All is one. Alright, they definitely want to trace these wraparound bands and such. It's their jewelry. Makes them look great. Dressed for work when they put on their armbands and leg bands and nose band. Yes, someone microwaved this poor little Muppet. A lot of these designs come from my nephew, who is an amazing artist. He started drawing some ideas for me when he was super little, and it really affected the whole direction of this project. Some of these designs, yeah, I'll go around that. I'm gonna make my eyebrows thicker. Some of these designs were made by my son and my daughter when they were very, very young. So these characters are actually based on things drawn by extremely young children. And then I reinterpreted how they drew them a little bit to match the book. But that's why some of their arms are crazy and wormy, because that's how I drew. Oh, I like it. We got one more panel. My phone broken yet? No, we're still, looks like we're still going. All right. Time for the Sharpie. And the Sharpie is very quick. Because I'm just going to do main outer contours here. Oh, no, not that one. I'll stop right there. Yeah, I'll leave some of that line. It's edge work. Yeah. Yes, there we go. And you know what? We'll fill this in black. Fill that in, fill that in. A little bit there, like there's some goofy space in this thing. All right, now let's do our solid gold dancer right here. Solid gold. All right. It's so nice to be able to see. I've been not drawing at all because I stopped being able to see close up. But these are good temporary solutions. I'm going to leave the eyes with the 8 thickness. And I'm sorry, I hope the camera's not like aiming up my nose or into my ear. Oh, seriously? I hope you're not just, it's not just the ear movie. I'll have to delete this if that's what it is. No. Now I'm just afraid that's what it is. The ear movie. No. Well, I'll stop whining about it. We'll find out. All right, one more panel here. We get to choose a new pose for our crybaby. And then I kind of drew this in real quick with just an egg shape, an egg shape, an egg shape, and an egg shape. And this cartoony Mickey Mouse fist of him saying like, yeah, let's get out of here. Forget this guy. So I remembered what to do. All right. Those of you following at home, we're back to the one. This pose, he's, you know what, he could be, it's over dramatic. What could he do? He could be like, no, and like be clutching his non-existent fists. No, that might even be too cheesy for him. Maybe he's storming off. Yeah. Maybe he's already storming off and yelling and okay. So let's get the body like twisting away. So maybe okay, how would I think I'll leave. All right. Gotta do a quick readjustment of this with a pencil. So the head will be, here's the nose. The head will be turned so we see a little bit. If I do it squinted with the top and, no, he can't have lids. It'll just look like Mr. Krabs. Like something's horribly wrong with Mr. Krabs. All right, he'll be sneering. His little trunk. And his, let's make his ears like going straight up. Like this guy's just gotta be bizarre. Like, what's your problem, guy? All right, so he's going to be turning, but his body's going to be back is going to be partially here. And this leg will already be completely legs are just not helping. They're so wrong. All right, there's that. Maybe I'll make this kind of look like a foot. All right, what's his arm? What are his arms going to do? Maybe like, okay, would we even see one there? This will come down, up. Yeah, he's kind of like, stomping off. All right. Sure. There's his little suspenders and his jewelry. Good. I think so. With this, we'll have, he'll be like smiling, like, forget him. This guy doesn't even care if he's in trouble anymore. He's like 90. He's not taking anybody's stuff. He just cares about her. All right, so she'll be crying. And like, oh yeah, we'll have her like wiping a tear so her like cheek will get pushed up a little bit. And her thumb, keep her thumb out. It'll look a little more childish. And then the arm will be like this. She's got a little sleeve, and then she's got this outer, rougher sleeve. And leave that on. And we'll fit her mouth within the oval instead of drawing. Sometimes I draw it outside the structure because I go outside the realism. We'll just make that little banana shape for her frown. Eyebrows up. Tears dripping down. Maybe I'll have her arm going up and she's like holding his hand because she's still so little. All right. Good. That gives me plenty. And then the sleeve, all right, that comes out. And then it's like, yeah, come on. And he'll just be holding her hand. All right, I'm drawing a little dark there with the pencil. Getting carried away. Wow, now I gotta do it all over again. I don't usually like to draw detailed because then I gotta just do it again anyway. So let's make his stalks and his ears. I'll make him a little more wiggly. Like, wow. He crimped his hair. And I'll draw him rough because it's a 1. He's lumpy and he's sneering. There's his nose. And one of his arms is, you see part of it, maybe his elbow. And I don't have to stick to any sort of real anatomy because out of all the characters, their anatomy is the screwiest. I have the most leeway. All right. Good. Doing this because I don't know if people think it's relaxing, especially if you're up in the middle of the night to watch something that you don't have to think too much about. It's not going to be scary, too stressful or upsetting. Might put you to sleep. Alright. Should I add in the diagonal floor line just to give the most basic sense of space, going away. That's all we really need, is that they're going away. Alright, so they'll have already picked up the mess that was there. This is where the broken stuff was. Maybe there's a couple little pieces. Still really messy around here. Yep. Okay, so eyebrows up, happy, wrinkly. That's a little too happy. All right, I'll fix that. That's a little too happy, I think. So I'm almost drawing, yeah, I'm drawing this pen actually rougher than I did the pencil. Probably should have just done this. Skipped it. Would have saved time. I guess I was a little nervous that it was gonna would have like sized it wrong or something. I don't know. Maybe I just wasn't thinking because I'm tired. All right, let's see. Little wrinkles. She's got scars. Sad mouth. Little tongue peeking out there. There's her bandana. And her hand. They only have 3 fingers. There's her sleeve. Bigger sleeve. Belt. There. Wrinkles. Even the kids have like these liver mark things. It's just their species. All right. Excuse me. All right. So that was my one. Let's get to my broken eraser. Maybe we can finish this page. Oh, I left out a lot of detail here. Yeah, that's why I don't like to draw with pencil too much. I just want to put a map where things are. Especially when it's something so subjective. Drawing like an exact city, probably have to be more careful. Little gestures, you don't have to generally do that. Whoa, I just looked behind me. I forgot I had these glasses on. Made me kind of queasy. All right, let's see. What if I hold my glasses up to the camera? Where's the camera? Oh, here it is. Ooh, that's what it's like. Ooh, 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 ooh. These are just cheap magnifying glasses. These are my regular glasses. What happens if I put those up? Hey, not bad. What am I doing? What am I doing here? 44 minutes. Yeah. This is probably gonna break my phone. I don't know how this works. All right, let's do eyebrows up, wrinkly eyes, partially filled in. A little open mouth. Now last night I did a little test run, and it was like 1:30 in the morning, and I was a little jumpy because I kept hearing these bizarre voices outside. Someone was outside my house. I thought it was someone just walking down the street, but it wasn't. It didn't sound like my neighbors, but I'm gonna hope it was my neighbors. Anyway, I was overtired, and the wind was starting to go crazy. The front door blew open. Scared me. I jumped. Like, ooh. So it's kind of lame. That was kind of embarrassing. Kind of funny. So now I'm just kind of picking and choosing what I still show. What I'm starting to give priority to. Alright. Oh, I didn't shade this one with a 005. I knew that was too easy.